You are now entering the prism.
I'm here for about 2.5 months now.
Yeah, this has always been where you've been meant to go. We've been redirecting you to this point for
Should I be
almost
worried?
a year. A little bit.
Ladies and
Just
gentlemen,
concerned.
welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome to episode 478 of Chill Prison Podcast. This is your host, Ben, joined by Russell and our honored guest, Horatio.
There we go.
All right, Horatio, you're going to want to put that mic like real close up in your face.
Real close?
Yeah, that's
Can
better.
you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay, if you can hear yourself, audience can hear you.
All right, hold on. Like, is this legit?
Yeah, we've been doing this since before I came on the team.
Yeah, before the team was established.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. But you guys
Also,
are
you
just
have an
messing
alias.
You have an alias. It's Horatio. That's what we usually call you.
Horatio?
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
go by that.
Because we don't use
All right.
real
And
names.
what was
here.
yours?
Ben.
All right, Ben.
Russ.
Russ. All right, Ben and Russ. Horatio. All right.
Yeah, we've been doing this for like 2 years.
Like, I feel like you gave that like a lot of thought.
No.
The Horatio. Like, that just sounds racist.
No.
No.
No, I like gave you that. It's like an honorary title because that
Mine-
was from CSI
Yeah.
Miami.
The guy.
It was one of the lead
white
detectives,
guy,
like
lead,
the guy who figured everything out was
the one that
Horatio.
goes, looks
Oh,
like
okay.
this one fucked me in the ass. And then like, that guy.
All right, cool.
No, actually it was
No.
because I was just trying to think of a Mexican. That was the first one that came to mind.
I told you.
Now, welcome to the next episode. We're gonna start off with a good segment.
I can't believe we fucking wasted all that shit at the table. I was so mad.
What are you
just
talking
kept
about?
going. You just
all your
kept
beautiful
going.
stories.
You just kept fucking going. I'm sitting there like, this is gold. This is gold. We
Oh,
need to
we're-
just get him in the room.
We'll
And you-
revisit those stories.
So
We're gonna.
why
revisit
wasn't this ever brought up?
Because we work at a clown car factory that is all of these characters are fictional pieces that we fabricate on the spot
If we get
that have
found out,
no tying,
we get fired.
that have no tie into our actual lives because they're not real. These
We say-
characters aren't real.
We say
Oh.
on the internet way too much to be able to work there if we get found out.
You
Okay.
don't exist. You're playing a character named Horatio.
I got it. I got
Okay.
it.
Do I sound fuzzy? I feel like I sound fuzzy.
No, you're just
No.
like
Is it-
really deep in the mic.
Is it just my
It's your
cable?
placement.
Okay.
So, fuck, marry, kill. We have, what is the hamburger mayor of Ronald McDonald?
Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese, the Hamburglar, and Grimace.
All right.
Horatio,
Oh,
go.
I have
You have reasons. I get it. So fuck, marry, and kill. You have to choose for Mayor McCheese, Grimace, and the Hamburglar.
Well, Grimace.
What about Grimace? What are you gonna do to Grimace?
he didn't have an answer. He was like, yeah, you get it.
Okay. Start over again. All right.
Fuck, marry, kill.
No. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Because I'm a little buzzed, and this is all like this is like I don't even believe this is happening right now. It's just like
Yes,
I didn't expect this. Like
yes, this is exactly what we wanted.
I didn't like when you put this in my face. I was like, are you guys like really like for real?
Yes.
Like you guys are bullshitting with me.
You know how I kept getting mad at you for flaking?
Remember how we
Yes,
were supposed to like
yes.
celebrate our raises?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is
This is what we've been trying to do for
Okay.
a while now.
I feel like
we've been
I'm
trying
gonna
to
get
get you.
surprised after this. Like, what's going on?
Nothing. This was the
is it.
surprise.
Okay. All right. So
We just wanted your take on a lot of the things we've been talking about, and because they are always hilarious. Your approach is always fucking hilarious,
And we can't talk about it at work.
right.
Okay.
So we had to get you here without talking about it.
And short of putting a bag over your fucking head and kidnapping you,
Which
this is-
was in the
okay.
cards.
First of all, you could have just told me.
no, we can't.
we can't. There can't be any proof
We
that
have-
this exists.
We have to implicate you
Yeah,
by
I am
including you.
so going to talk about this at work Monday.
Don't fucking
so
say
fucked.
shit.
Hey,
I personally don't care.
Also,
But
you have to
for
bleep
his-
that. Hey,
yeah,
make sure you
I
bleep
got it.
that.
I got it.
Okay.
No names.
Okay, I apologize. Hey,
you're fine.
boss. This is
Because so I don't care because I'll fall back to the hospital.
I'll
for
be a
his sake,
stay-home dad.
yeah, for his sake, he's the only one that like it really matters because he has a career.
I have a chance at a real future.
So is there really an audience?
Yeah, there's about 12 people.
So just a group of people?
Yeah, it's a tight.
Two
it's
of
a
them-
tight 5.
One of them's a family member of his, and the other one is a friend of mine, and
And
that's
then the
10?
other people we don't know.
yeah,
who the
we
fuck
don't
they
know
are.
who
10.
they are. Yeah,
So there's 10 people.
Yeah,
basically,
fair.
it
That's
varies too. Like some episodes get like
So where would I go to
I'll send
to
it to
listen
all of
to
them.
this?
I'll send
All
it
of
to
them.
you. Yeah, it's all over the place.
You
It's
can
on
find them
everything.
everywhere.
Oh,
Our
that's pretty cool, man.
beautiful distributor puts them everywhere. So even
And you'll
your-
hear an ad about that at the beginning of the show when you
So-
listen to it.
even you as a sickly Apple user can find a way to listen to this.
My
Okay.
wife wouldn't dare listen to it, but she does comment to me on the titles when they pop up on her screen. But there's no way she's gonna try listening to this show.
Yeah,
It's barely listenable when I edit it.
So fuck, marry, or kill. Mayor McCheese. Grimace.
Okay, all right. So all right. All right, stop.
Listen,
All right,
you don't.
fuck
he's
Mary
like putting his-
McGill. Is that
he's putting his
is that
hand up right now.
somebody?
No.
No, it's the
This is-
three
You have
options.
3 options. You fuck one, you marry one, you kill one, and now you're deciding
Oh,
which
fuck Mary and all
Yes.
right. I thought fuck Mary McGill was a name.
Charlie McDennis.
All right.
one. F. Scott Fitzgerald. What did he ever do? The whole bit from Ted 2.
No, you
right,
have
so
to fuck
fuck
one,
one,
you have to marry
marry
one,
one.
you have to kill one.
All right, and it's the Hamburglar. Is that who you said?
Yep.
Grimace, and then who else?
Mayor
Mayor
McCheese.
I don't remember Mary.
He's
He's
older.
just a hamburger.
But there is a cutaway on Family Guy where he gets his head blown
Well,
off.
I guess I
like-
would marry the Hamburglar.
Why?
Because he'd always feed me hamburgers.
You don't know that. What if like
He
thieving is
steals
running slim?
hamburgers.
What if thieving runs slim? What if they're starting to get like wise to his game?
Yeah, it's just too much thinking on that. I don't know.
So you'd marry him though. Okay,
Yes.
that's your choice. You're gonna die on that hill. I get it. I respect it.
All right, I'd kill the mayor just because he's in politics.
Just
I like.
kill the politician
I
automatically.
don't like politics, so I'd kill him, and then Grimace, I guess.
No, you already married the
And
hamburger.
I guess I would fuck Grimace.
That's
Just
the
'cause
right
he's
move.
shaped like a butt plug, I guess. I don't know. I've seen the meme on Facebook, the McDonald's.
The adult happy.
Yeah,
Meal.
and then like Grimace is one of them.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I don't know. That's what I'd go with.
I agree with your choice for different reasons.
What reasons would that be?
So I'm gonna marry a human being because my mom would be less disappointed that I was marrying a dude than if I was marrying a fucking
But okay,
butt
well,
plug or burger.
but I mean, obviously, your mom would be okay with the
The
yeah. dude. But are we sure that a guy that steals cheeseburgers and can only say one word, rabble, rabble, is a human being? Because he doesn't speak English.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You know a little too much intimate knowledge of the fucking hamburger.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
He's like tugging to hamburger.
Also, the Hamburglar, that's not where he got his nickname. You know that, right?
no.
He got his nickname because he fucks like gross
I'm
pussy while they're
Pretty
sleeping.
sure that
He
that's
burgles
not-
the ham.
Pretty sure it's not a thing. I'm gonna Snopes that and confirm that that's wrong.
Water in here.
Oh yeah. You can't
Yeah,
drink.
he's dry right now.
Yeah.
Russell is dry.
They're used to it. We used to do a segment on this show. Part of the reason why I think I have to be dry is because we would do this segment called the Cool Brew Review.
Yeah, like have a
I don't come up with the
random-
names, by the way. And which is it was an excuse to drink. And most nights when we were recording at my place at the apartment, I would get blackout drunk by the end of the episode.
Yeah, there's like one day where he fucking woke up in his bathroom floor without pants.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, dude.
No, I didn't wake up. My wife shook me awake after he left. We had another guy that used to sit with us too for a few weeks.
Okay, all right, hold on. So what happened to that guy?
He's busy all the time. That's why he quit. He
He's got a family or something?
No, he
No,
would just
he-
show up late and he kept like he felt
he-
like a burden. I'm
he-
assuming.
Yeah, he also knew that he was going to be a lot busier because he's got a band and everything. So he's like, hey, I'm not gonna try and do that.
His name's Eric. He's a good dude.
So yeah, I definitely want to hear this.
To hear the podcast.
Yes, I want to know. I
You
want
didn't
to
start
hear
at
you
episode
guys.
1.
Oh God, no! Don't start on
Start
episode.
at fucking episode 1.
Start on harassing Jay Leno. That's
So is this really episode 400?
no,
No,
it's,
I-
Oh, okay. I'm like,
played it
dude,
up.
how long you guys been doing this?
Officially, this will be episode
Like 90 something,
no, not
80
even.
something.
No, 70 something. I think.
Okay, that's been released but recorded.
Yeah, recorded. There's over 200. Yeah, this will be actually episode 70.
This is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's chill.
I'm not
It's a
gonna
good
lie to
time.
you. Like, I thought you guys were just fucking with me when you were like,
Good,
I thought you were just literally just put on a show. I was like, because you said Metallica.
right?
Yeah, we were trying to get you.
No, I had to lie to
and I was
you.
like, all right,
Because
I'm gonna hear him play Metallica.
it was an excuse to get you into the studio.
You didn't have to make an excuse.
Well, we wanted to get the genuine reaction of you first finding out about it.
Yeah,
so
we
we didn't
needed
want to
the
tell
shock.
you anything about it.
Yes,
until
I
you
am
got in
still
here.
in shock right now. Like no fucking way this is really happening right now.
Yeah, this is the thing. This has
That's
been a
cool,
thing.
man. This is cool.
Yeah, dude, we'd love to have you on in the future
Appreciate it.
if you enjoy it.
Was that Horatio? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's your
It can be.
alias, it's your character.
We can kill you off and you can come back as somebody else.
Yeah, we
Really
can
doesn't
resurrect
matter.
you, or we can christen you, give you a new name under Christ.
Not Horatio
we
works.
can. Are you cool with Horatio?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Because there was no racial charge to it.
Oh, there
feels
was.
like it.
I'm the one who came up with it, and I'm telling you right now, there was.
Okay, all right. See, I knew there had to be some.
I felt like I made it up though.
No.
I like pulled that name from fucking like CSI Miami.
I think we both made it up kind of around the same time, where we've mentioned him enough times where, and we've used different names before, but they're like anytime we mention you, it's a different Mexican name.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
So,
like
so they
there
know
are
I'm
stories.
Mexican now.
Yeah.
Yes, they knew.
Well, because
well before.
like one of the reasons is I told the story, how I kept calling you.
You know what? It's so fucking racist. But all right, go ahead.
Well, no, the one where I kept calling you a wet. I was telling that story, so to get the point across before I like brought you in as a character, it was I couldn't use your real name, so
Okay.
yeah, because otherwise calling a white dude or just some random guy named Zach a wet isn't funny.
Was Zach one of them?
No, that's
Oh.
just
something
his,
out
out of
of
his
his
pocket.
yeah.
I got
He
you.
came up with that.
So does know what's going on?
Yeah.
He does.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Been catering our needs for
Yeah, she'll bring in like
long
snacks
time.
and beers and wines, and
How long are most
about an
of
hour.
these episodes?
we stop it at about an hour. So they like we have enough backlog now that we can just like stop at a single hour recording and then we dip out.
This is cool.
With
It's
them
cool.
and try to put them out every week. They don't come out. Because yeah, I hate editing these.
It's some work.
We
Is there like actually like a lot of work?
There's
involved?
work. Yes,
Yeah,
there's work
it's-
in the back end.
Yeah, it's
There's actual work.
especially because we have to bleep out because we'll even now we still
Well, accidentally name drop.
use names,
So
and so I
there's-
have to beep them out.
The shit I gotta drop. I just gotta hold it for another
Yeah, I have to shit too. So.
another 40.
We can pause.
Nah. I'll stay on here the whole time.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
all right.
Actually, the best part is if you have to fart, do it into the mic.
Yeah, just like you'll reposition the mic and then like we'll capture it
Yeah,
and then it'll be a part of the show.
because what I'm doing right
I
now.
really don't want to because I gotta bring this back up.
Yeah, that's the best part.
No, I'm good.
We used to have mics that had like these foam covers on them, and they were just regular. Like,
We had to retire like
Okay,
one
so-
or two.
and I would fart into it and then sniff it and give it, and I'd rate the fart every time. Every
Gross.
episode, I'd have that. It was
Pretty
gross. They
gross.
always smelled the same. They smelled like shit.
Okay.
Surprise.
So why is his all fucking huge like that?
That's the
'Cause
mics right here.
We don't have like a uniform setup for
Setup,
each one of
yeah.
us yet.
Okay.
So what's happening, what we're trying to solve right now is my voice is not
Echoes,
only being captured by my mic, but it's also hitting his mic.
and then also
And
yours.
so then it sounds like an echo. And so we're trying to delete that because I can't really delete it on the back end thoroughly because you have to delete it at a certain decibel. Like anything lower than this volume that's being captured cuts out. But if he's talking at that volume at any moment, that's also going to be deleted.
Yeah, and anytime your chin is pointed away from the microphone, it's just going to get lost when he edits like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we have to be pretty particular. Now,
that mic has got
ultimately-
probably the best capture. When his sister was on, that
She sounded
it
really
sounded amazing.
So, but I mean, ultimately, this stuff.
So
will get
she
ironed
knows
out over
about
time.
this, and
Yeah,
She's one of the. She's my
So
only
did you
family
guys-
member.
do the same thing to her that you did to me.
No, she knew about it pretty much right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And we
she knows
had
how
her
to keep
on
her
'cause
fucking
she
mouth
had-
shut.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that?
No, she doesn't. She shares it with everybody she works with.
Just share it with people at the workplace.
They listen to it in her
Like, there are
in the
people-
office.
There are people at a base, a military base, that also listen to our podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I forgot she's like
she's a military.
fed.
Yeah, she's a
fed,
cop.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw her name out here. Get her fired.
She'll fucking hip toss you into
Yeah,
the
yeah. I don't
grave.
think you. It sounds like no girl's gonna beat me up when somebody talks about their little sister being an MMA fighter, and I had that for a while, even up to when I met her. But when I met her for the first time, I didn't meet her. I just got a fucking side eye from my car. She's just standing in the driveway as I pull up at his house, and she goes, "One of these." And I almost shit my pants.
Gives her the
She is one
Samuel
of the
L.
scariest fucking people I've ever met.
I haven't met her yet.
No, you haven't.
No?
Yeah,
No,
you
I
haven't
haven't.
actually met her. Yeah. It's
So,
interesting.
the few
She's
times
really
I
cool.
was at your mom's house,
Yeah.
I never got to see her. I saw that fucking photo of her on Facebook.
All right, we're gonna stop there.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, because they don't know who it is.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Yeah, I saw the picture of her on Facebook when she was like,
With the mouth guard in.
Wrecking
and everything.
someone.
Yeah, dude.
yes.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, that's accurate. Like, she and I had
Terrifying.
been doing martial arts since I was like 13 or 14, and she was like 11 or 12.
She got her eye almost gouged out. Did she show me a picture, or am I just picturing
Like
a picture in
recently
my
or
head?
In fight last
Last year?
early this year
Oh,
or late
yeah.
last year. One of the two.
It was bad.
Yeah. She
that was a
broke her
big
orbital.
fight, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Like, that was, yeah, and she
yeah,
won that, didn't she?
Yeah, she won the championship. She was like the featherweight champion for the division that she was fighting for, or for the I forget what they're called, the circuit, fighting circuit she was in. So you have like UFC, you have Pride, you have
PFL.
yeah, they have different like companies that will put on these productions, right? For that weight class, for that production company, she was the belt holder.
Is she still?
She's
She won
also-
that. Yeah,
Last time I looked it up, she was like number 13 in the pro-am
world.
in
Or-
the nation
yeah. Sorry, in the nation,
for
not the world.
pro amateur fighters.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's insanely
Yeah.
good.
when you think about that, like out of all the people.
Yeah, so when you say you're gonna dox her, you're gonna give out her information.
No, we're
It's
gonna
not gonna
dox
go well.
ourselves once she gets into the UFC.
You know, it doesn't even fucking matter because at the end of the day, it's just genetics.
See,
I'm still
What?
man. Like, I'm still stronger than her.
I would
Fucking-
love.
she will
Okay,
hold you
No,
down.
I'm just joking.
She
She's
will
listening to
hold
this.
you
I'm
down.
playing.
She will hold you down and rape you with your own forearm. She will use your forearm like that guy used
My
a
forearm ain't
broomstick
that
on
big, so
Jeffrey
I'll-
Dahmer.
I feel like she would agree to just letting you guys roll,
Yeah, and
Like-
she'd snap your leg like
like
a
you do
fucking
wrestling
twig.
stuff.
No, I wouldn't roll with her. It would
Why?
be a good old
Like
boxing
striking?
match. Yeah.
Okay.
She's pretty fast.
No, she looks a lot better shape than me. So, like, I'm not
I
gonna deny that.
guarantee like we'll
Like
have like
stamina wise and like just everything.
we like literally will have family dinners and everyone else is picking out. She's like eating all lean and everything, and she's like, "Yeah, I have to cut weight. I'm being a fat ass." And she's like,
Yeah, she was on the episode she was on. She was like checking the calories or whatever on the drinks.
"Oh, she's fucking
It
serious."
was so funny.
It's like not even a joke.
Yeah, because like my watch tells me what I do, and Saturday and Sunday it keeps telling me to get up. It's like you need to stand up. I'm like, yeah, don't tell me what I need
You
to do.
fucking get up, bitch.
Like I have those moments where I think I'm just able to take like a professional female athlete, and in some situations like a regular human male can, but then I also have to realize like I'm fat.
Yeah.
So like it's all hubris and arrogance.
Yeah, it would have to be a boxing match,
Yeah, that would be like the only way.
and I maybe have
And you get
because
to
a
have-
minute is a long time.
Yeah.
boxing.
You get
But
to have
isn't,
brass knuckles.
Isn't like around like 2 minutes though, or 3 minutes?
I thought it was like 2.5 minutes.
I think it's 2.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I couldn't do 2
It also
minutes.
depends. Some
Like,
You
if
better
I-
make it count. You
Like
better
if
make the
I'm
hit
throwing
count.
straight below, because I'm gonna go all out for like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I think that's what she's
And
counting
that
on.
is yeah, like
Because she's
training.
also a fed,
Yeah,
and
like-
so she like literally has to deal with dudes all day
yeah,
who
like
think that way.
like her training is just yeah. So
You know, she's telling us a story. I don't know if it was in the episode that got released.
okay, first of all, your belly's sticking out.
I know it was on
Okay.
purpose.
It's all like
You'll see a lot more. If the
it's
more
all smooth.
yeah, the more you come back, the more of me you'll see. I'm normally not wearing very much clothes when we record because I get hot. So I'll be wearing like a wife beater and short shorts
Jesus.
for the most part.
Yeah, I saw you climb up those stairs that one day when we helped you move,
Yeah.
and that was just
Dude, I'm fatter than you, and I was scared for your life.
the breathing that I heard. I was like, yeah, he is just like
Yeah, you got to fucking gradually build into the fatness.
Yeah, no.
All right, Russell, you can't just fucking jump off
So-
into the deep end.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna reveal everything. We're both
okay. I was way off on the name.
what?
I was thinking Ruth.
Ruth.
My wife?
No, just like I couldn't remember your name. I'm terrible with names.
My name? Oh,
yes,
it's Russ.
yeah.
No, we can tell him. I got fat because I got off of testosterone. He hasn't gotten off testosterone yet.
So when he does get off,
Then I'm gonna
It's gonna
die.
be-
Did you
just-
know that we were both on it?
No, I didn't
Okay,
No,
yeah.
this is the first time he's
Yeah,
revealed.
I figured we
found
can
out.
tell him because we told him about the podcast. We don't talk about that at work, but
Yeah.
yeah, we both started testosterone around the same time, and I couldn't afford it after the first 3 months, so I dropped off and immediately gained almost 100 pounds.
So I'm getting like different types of fat, but I'm also able to pick up like heavier shit than I've ever
Yeah.
picked up in my life.
Being on testosterone is the fucking best. I did
legal, right?
no, like I
You
put
broke the law.
I put some beige up my that heroin, and I still would rather do testosterone because of how like
You just wake
it
up in the
made
morning
me
feeling
feel
better.
good,
You wake up in the morning, what?
feeling
Just
better.
feeling better.
Yeah,
Like you actually got a full night's sleep, even though you only may have slept like 2 hours.
I did it twice one night. Like this. I did this.
Okay, hold on.
I did this twice in one night.
Yeah,
I can barely do it once.
Yeah, give me some of that.
I don't have it. Go to OKC Men's Clinic.
Okay,
Let that old guy that looks like my grandpa touch your dick.
okay. For some,
Yeah,
right.
it's like $1,500, but
God damn.
yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't afford that either.
it's fucking expensive. But I don't know. That's why I'm fat. They tell you. I mean, it is a side effect of getting off. Is your body's like can't recover.
So when you get on it, you lose weight.
It's not necessarily that you lose weight, but when you get off of it, your body does not have all the things that it had to maintain whatever weight you were on, because now it's trying to like restock itself with stuff that it was receiving
Right.
like from an outside source. So now you're just fat. It is a side effect of getting off of it. Just like yeah, so I don't know what it's called, but like estrogen causes fat. So you have a higher estrogen count, you're more susceptible to being obese. And I had a fucking really high estrogen count. My testosterone wasn't that low, but my estrogen was so fucking high when they tested it.
But okay, but you don't naturally produce.
Estrogen? Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah.
And even when you aren't naturally producing estrogen, your testosterone will get converted to it.
To balance it out.
Hmm.
You know, you
If it doesn't
started
get
as a
used.
chick, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at that one moment where you get the
The badass gene.
yeah.
The badass gene. The one that makes you a psycho.
The one that makes you not stare at explosions when you're walking away. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
So that's the main reason why I gained so much weight so fast. And I so tired. And I just can't do anything about the fucking weight.
Yeah, you can. You can just like stop eating.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
Well,
yeah,
I have
'cause-
stopped eating during the day. The beef jerky is done.
Well, dude, I literally just saw you scarfed down 20 fucking boneless wings.
Yeah,
I was
see,
impressed.
Yes.
Like I
didn't want
hit
to
a
say
point.
nothing.
Like I wanted to fucking keep going to keep pace, but I couldn't. Like I had to stop. Like fuck, I'm hurting.
So, and like whenever
But
I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I get the 20 or the 30, and like my goal is to like have it for lunch the next day. But if we're talking, I just eat
just
and I don't
graze.
even notice it until I'm done. And then the next day, like tomorrow morning is gonna be all shit. And I'm not gonna be at work, so it's gonna be completely a completely worthless shit.
yeah, you're not
Yeah,
gonna get
you're not
paid
getting
for
paid
that.
for it.
Yeah. Dude, yesterday sucked. So manager calls me on the radio while I'm taking a shit, and it just so happens to be one of the first like
Real, genuine, good ones.
ooey, like goopy shit. Like not liquid, but like
Like a warmed, like a fresh chocolate chip cookie.
the consistency of soft serve.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah. And it's like clumping off of my asshole as
That's
it gets heavy enough.
gross.
And so he's like, "Can you call me on the radio?" And I'm thinking can you call me on the phone? I'm thinking I'm getting in trouble. He was just wanting to know my shirt size because my anniversary. But I was like,
So I'm
Yeah.
genuinely curious. What size did you tell him?
X.
Okay.
I was
You
gonna
didn't
get to
even
that.
Say the L. You couldn't even like bring
I
the
know.
second letter in.
So my dad just got on the. I think I did this yesterday, but that episode's not gonna come out. We're gonna do this one instead.
100%. Yeah.
We
this one's
usually
better.
record on Thursdays. Not usually. We only record on Thursdays. This Friday
We made
will
an
probably never
exception.
happen again.
to wrangle
So-
you in.
Okay. Well, you could have said something.
No, I couldn't.
Well, okay. Now that I know,
Yeah. Now that you know, there's a difference. But anyway, so my dad just got on this program. He's doing like shakes in the morning. It's a cult, like I'm pretty sure, but he lost 14 pounds in the last 8 days. He's been 2X for as long as I've known him, and he's my dad. But he just told me that he bought his first large yesterday. I bought my first extra large on Saturday.
yeah, he asked me too what size,
Yeah.
and I was like, a year ago it would have been a medium.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now it's a large.
Yeah.
So yeah, just give me a large, man, because I'm gambling when I say medium.
Yep.
Because I honestly think I might fit it, but then I might not.
Yeah,
It
it's a
sucks.
risk.
And my dad's also down to a 36 waist. I just got up to a 36 waist. I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He was at like a 40 before he started this thing. Hey, can I get some water? No. Thank you. So that's great. But anyway, this clumpy shit that's happening. I have to wipe it out, but so like I'm doing the dig method where I have my middle finger raised a little bit in the paper or the toilet paper just to scoop out what I can because I know there's a lot of shit in there. And I always look, and it's so dark brown. It's so brown. I have not.
Yeah, that is like a sign of like unhealthy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a reflection of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, normally my wipings are yellow.
What? Like talking fucking jaundice earlier.
No, it's mucus. And so
God.
yeah, no, I sneeze when I shit, but not out of my nose. But so I'm wiping and it's just this brown and it's not going away. I flushed like 4 times before I got out of that bathroom.
So I'll be honest. That one day when I went to go take a shit, when I pulled up, and you guys were over there doing
Yeah.
whatever you guys were
Yeah.
doing, and you went in there,
yeah.
like
Was it freeing?
that broke the whole like
The barrier?
yes.
Yes.
So like I went in there today. Somebody walked in and I was like, you know what? He's gonna smell this shit. Like I'm gonna finish this. I was like,
Yes.
I don't
I'm glad
even
we
care
could-
anymore.
I'm glad we could do that for you.
Yeah. So he heard it all.
he just gave you a level of freedom.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was
That's good.
That was nice.
Okay, tell us the story from the beginning so that they know what you're talking about.
about what me
What
now.
we
So
did.
talk to me before you got in the cart to go on your trip. Tell me what was in your
Like
head,
when we
where
invaded
you were
your privacy.
going. Yeah. Tell me starting there. Like what
Oh.
were you thinking of? So you're sitting at your desk, right? You're
Yes,
standing at your
I
desk.
was. Well, I
Okay,
don't remember
go
if I
there.
was sitting at my desk,
The
but
preamble
like every
is
other time, it's like, all right, I gotta go shit.
when he
So,
shits,
one of the-
he goes to a completely
Russell.
different building.
Yes. So
yeah,
one
Russell,
of the
Russell.
Okay, sorry.
so one of the perks of where I work at now is I can just go where I need to go. I have this specific bathroom that I go to in a different building.
In a
Where-
completely different building.
Yes,
Yeah.
where nobody is there. It's always clean. Nobody ever there. So I was like, I'm gonna go shit because I had to go shit. So I go over there. As soon as I pull up, I see you and Russell. If that's his name.
Yeah, that is.
Russell.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, fuck. I'm already committed to this, thinking like they didn't see me. And sure enough, I'm like, fuck.
Knowing damn well we fucking saw you.
Yes. So I try to play it off, go there, talk to you guys, like, hey, how's it going? You know, what's up?
And we knew exactly
what I was doing. Yeah.
Oh man.
So I go in there like, fuck it, I gotta go shit. So I'm gonna go shit anyways. And then Russell goes in there to the next stall and just
starts fart. I'm working up farts. I'm risking a prolapse just to cause you pain.
So like I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not sitting here for this. So I get up and he's like, you better sit your ass back down. So I'm like, he did tell me he was above me here. So he keeps telling me he's my boss. So I'm like, okay. So I sit back down and I'm like, shit. I got a shit here.
Oh man.
With him over there just busting ass.
And then Ben comes in. It's next to him on the other side.
So I'm like, yeah. So that kind of just
that ruined any modesty that could have been maintained.
Yeah, that one. I'd watch out on that.
I felt that one peek out a little bit.
You know, Russell, I didn't sit on the other side. I went to a separate bathroom.
So like,
I thought you sat next to him.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not scared to.
That's
like,
right.
But I think
he
like,
had to shit. He had to shit. That's why.
I had to shit.
Yeah,
and that's
so-
why we were hyper aware when you pulled up.
Yeah, because he was about to.
Yeah,
have
that's
the
what it
bathroom.
was.
I was
Yeah.
about to like get out and do it myself.
Yeah.
and I think like word got around because like I went over there when they were having class, and like I don't know if I should say his name,
No, make up
But-
a name and describe him.
Lamb. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Like I pull up and he's like,
Viet Lam.
yeah.
Oh.
There you go, Viet Lamb. And he's like, you're taking a shit, huh? I was like, damn. Does everybody fucking know about this area now? Gosh. So like one day I went to building 3.
Okay.
And I
Really?
went there, yes.
You're allowed in that building?
No. Well, I didn't want to give the whole name.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Yeah. The other
building
building.
across.
Yeah.
Let's
Right
do
next to it.
the triangle building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So the third one.
Yeah.
And I go in there and it is humid as fucking.
Yeah,
like
those
the
bathrooms
AC
get
is not
so
working
bad.
there.
Well, even the bathroom you use back when it first got built, that building, I thought that that'd be a good bathroom to go to too, because I like a clean toilet seat.
Exactly.
That's all I really care about. But that bathroom was so fucking hot in the summer. It was insane. The bathroom by the shop that you guys work out is probably the worst one in the summer. The walls are sweating, and it's just a brood of mosquitoes on the wall all the time. Oh, it's so gross. I hate that fucking building.
It is gross. But yeah, I had to go in there and it was literally humid as fuck. Like I was sweating, taking a shit.
You feel like you're about to like banana slide off the seat
No, but like
if you lost your footing.
I've come close to that before.
God. I hate that feeling so much because like when you go to like wipe your ass, the toilet paper doesn't wipe anything. It just like rolls
just-
under your
yep.
finger.
No.
Like,
Yep.
see, this is what you do. And fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
all right, let's go ahead and get
you
some
wash your
insight.
hands first, and you get those wet towels that you dry your
You've
hands
told
with.
me about this. I'm not comfortable with this at all.
Yeah. So those are wet. Like I don't have wet wipes at work.
Right.
So I use that as a, I gotta take a shit right now. So I'll be back.
You're about to do some damage, so you wash your hands preemptively. All right.
Let's
No,
pause
that's
it.
fine.
Let's
That's
pause
fine.
Pause it. Again. Do I pinch my nipples a lot?
An uncomfortable amount. You also do like a pinch and twist with your balls. You're like your ball sack. Like in
I
public,
haven't-
like where people can see it.
I guess I haven't noticed.
No, just keep it like even at work.
So I
Like, you'll
noticed
know-
I was like pinching my nipple at the table at Buffalo Wild Wings earlier. And I was like,
he's fucking feeling these wings
I was like, I think I do. I bet I do this like a lot.
a lot.
I didn't really pay attention, so I honestly don't know.
The
Like-
ball thing I didn't know. I'm gonna have to check myself on that. But
So I was a little disappointed when in there to take that
the
dump.
because the bidet's not
The
in there?
bidet wasn't in there.
Yeah, it's in his
No, it's in the master.
master.
Because like it's such a new thing for the friend group that if I were to put it in a restroom that the toilet was not aimed at a shower, I would have to like fix drywall.
Yeah.
Is it like-
Because people are going to overshoot it. They're going to like pressurize it way too much and they're going to fire the stream at my drywall.
Straight into the hole or straight into the wall.
But in my master bathroom, it's aimed at the shower. So when people overshoot it, because it's not a matter of if, it's going to go into the
just-
shower
It
and then just
skips
run
off
down.
their sack.
Yes, it will slide between your ball sack and your thigh. Ask me how I fucking know.
So your toilet is facing the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the master.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude,
Well,
my
that makes
bathrooms are
sense.
so small. Oh my god. I went into Horatio's, like, so we had like a game night at Horatio's
Okay,
house.
Hold
like-
on.
When
That
is it-
took me
when
a
the-
second
To realize he's talking.
Yeah.
When the
like,
fuck
it
did this happen? Why wasn't I invited?
You were
were
invited. You
invited.
fucking dipped.
When was this?
Like 2 weeks ago.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, you like were, I guess, depressed that you couldn't drink or something. I don't know.
I mean,
They're
this
gonna
is
go
because-
play Mega Man at Horatio's house.
Oh, I thought we were doing that here.
No, it was in
No.
my house.
I
I don't know if it originally was over here.
it was up in the air at that point.
still I think that was when I was going to the OU game the next day.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because you're gonna take your father for his birthday.
I have to pay him back for everybody else or for my tickets.
Ooh,
Because he and for his tickets, he bought them because I was at work when we got the offer. So
right.
he went ahead and bought them. It was like $900 for everybody.
Gosh.
I think they paid him back, but I haven't paid him back for the ones that I told him I would get for him. I need to do that.
But
Like a couple $100.
we went to Horatio's place to hang out and play games and stuff. And we were drinking. We were having some Buffalo Wild Wings, and eventually, when the drinks caught up with me, I had to go to the restroom, and I get lost in his house. Like that's pretty normal at this point.
How do you get lost in his house?
I don't know.
Everybody
the layout
misses
doesn't
that
make
exit.
sense.
Like everybody.
It's such an
I
open.
guess it doesn't,
It's such an
but,
open concept.
Yeah,
house.
like everybody passes. Like to get out the garage, everybody passes the door to go to the garage.
It is kind of in a weird spot
But-
because you'd think it'd be at the end of the hallway,
Yeah.
but it's in the
Like
laundry
the amount
room.
of people that have like walked past it, opened up the bathroom door and walked in there like, yeah, this isn't it. I'm like, yeah, you passed it, man.
Where's my car? This is a toilet.
So
Yeah, this happens to me regularly. So I like all of a sudden like magically open up the door and I see these two like gorgeous sinks. I look up and I see like a vaulted ceiling.
you got a
and then I
two-sink
see,
and
like-
a vaulted ceiling in your bathroom.
And then I see like a shitter and then like a really nice, like clean, like closed off fucking shower. I was like, fuck yeah. It was the most peaceful piss
oh,
I've
yeah,
had in like a
she-
minute.
yeah, he was in the kids' bathroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's
It was so calming.
yeah.
There's like no stress.
We had
I like already chose my favorite sink out of the two. So every single time I go in there, I go to like the same one.
my wife and I used to house sit every once in a while for her friend's horse trainer. Yeah, white people, I know. But
Yeah.
she has a huge fucking house, and like 2 or 3 acres out in out past your area, but where all the pedophiles are stationed. You know, like in the woods where it gets really hilly. She lives out there.
Okay.
You know? Do
He's
you know
just,
the
like,
area
along
I'm
for the
talking about?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's-
he's just along for the ride on this one.
It's west.
Like I think you could say the town. Like
Okay, no, actually, yeah, I can. It's west of Guthrie. If you take Waterloo further until it gets really hilly and stuff turns into like dirt roads and stuff.
Like
She lives
past-
out there.
like the past the lazy and all that.
Yeah, it's like past that on queue and stuff, like
Yeah.
way back there. So it's like out in the sticks. You don't get like reception out there or anything, but like big house, big fucking house. And we used to house sit for her, and we would stay in the master bedroom, which was really cool. She's got a movie theater in there and all that stuff.
Hell
we go in
Yeah,
to she's got this giant fucking jacuzzi in the bathroom, and then she has a walk-in shower that has no door on it because there's like a tiny like maybe 3-foot long hallway, and then you turn
in the
to go into the shower, and in
Yeah.
that all that is tiled. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool.
As an adult, like I didn't realize how hard a beautiful kitchen and bathroom would make me.
Yeah.
That is like something I love seeing
Yeah.
about houses. Like I really like a house that has like a nice shitter
See
and
a
a
clean
nice
toilet,
cookery.
and I'm just fucking
Like, I appreciate that's like one of the signs like you're becoming an old, mature adult. Like those things fucking turn you on. You're like, oh yeah, look at that fucking woodwork.
Yeah.
Look at that corner molding. God damn. The
Yeah.
fucking vaulted ceiling though. Like
Yeah, that's
really
pretty
You
cool.
have
tied
a
in.
vaulted
I like
ceiling
that.
in your kid's bathroom?
Yeah,
It's-
and the kids.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Fucking awesome. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
pretty
like
nice.
when I shit and I fart and it's like makes an echo, it would like dissipate up into the ceiling so no one else hears it. It's like that's just good design.
Yeah, their bathroom is pretty cool. Mine's just a little small.
Is it really?
Well, you've been in mine. Mine is the
Mhm.
one that you keep. Like mine's the one by the garage that everybody fucking passes. and
Oh,
goes into.
okay, yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
Horatio has his own personal.
Yeah, it's a small
Bathroom.
little bathroom.
Oh, so you don't share one with your wife? There's 3 bathrooms?
Yes, there are
Yeah.
3 bathrooms. I
That's
forgot to
hilarious.
mention.
yeah.
that.
So I have my own that I go in there and. But it seems like everybody fucking wants to use that bathroom.
and then when I hang out outside of that bathroom when you use it,
When
I hate it because like it's next to our bedroom,
yeah.
and I'll go in there and shit, and my wife be like, "What'd you say?" Because like I'll bust ass before I actually take a dump. She's like, "What did you say?" I'm like, "Shit."
I
quiet
farted.
down, woman.
I farted.
Or when people walk by, it's just because you can see them
Yeah,
walking by, and it's just
it's uncomfortable.
yeah.
My aunt's ex-husband, when I was a kid, they had this kind of big house. They had a basement, but it was an unfinished basement. In his bathroom, it was literally just a toilet in the middle of this open concept basement. There's no walls. There's
That's gotta be fucking.
it was a pull string with just a
Mm.
light bulb in the basement, like a little dungeon, and just a fucking toilet just in the middle. Like it's not even in a place that had the ability to have a room planned around it. They just sat a fucking toilet in the middle of the basement.
They just
that.
stopped in the middle of
Yeah.
construction and just put the toilet. And was like, all right,
Yeah.
It's like
we'll just leave it at this.
Steve over here has to fucking leave the entire project to shit. We're gonna
Yeah.
install a toilet right here because damn it, I'm tired of him going off site.
Well, I always thought that was the funniest thing. We'd play Crash Bandicoot on his PlayStation.
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
like him.
So fuck Mary Kill.
Oh, so my turn?
Mine ended up aligning with Horatio's.
So
Yeah.
I would fuck Grimace just because that'd be a good story.
I would
And I
marry
would
Grimace.
kill a hamburger and then cannibalize his corpse.
I would
Okay.
marry Grimace because I feel like his species is a self-replenishing food source.
So you like eat
you
your
can
husband?
eat him, and like he grows it back. Like I feel like that's what he's made of.
That feels accurate. Actually,
I would at the hamburger.
You're not even a fuck. It's
Yeah.
No, I would full on
That says a lot about. Yeah.
the fucking hamburglar.
you Guantanamo the fucking hamburger.
Yeah, and I would
Like,
the.
hey, you're gay. You don't want to suck in my dick. You're the gay one.
Exactly. I'd have him hold my pocket, all that shit. If you had to kill a cheeseburger, would you not fuck it first?
No.
Yeah, like, I don't want to try to something with a soft
Have you seen the
penis.
video? Have you seen the video of Kanye fucking a chicken sandwich?
No, I have not.
Is that photoshopped or is that real?
So it's not confirmed to be him, but it was like 2015. There's this thing that happened on Twitter where at the same time that Kanye tweeted a poem about the McChicken, tweeted a poem about his love for the McChicken, a video completely unrelated on an unrelated account posted a short video posted a short video of just a huge black dick just going in and out of a McChicken. So the thought is that he posted both of those.
And his
I don't
PR
know.
team's like separated out the other video.
Yeah. Well, his PR team's not doing really good right now.
Right now,
Like-
yeah.
That's
He
a
get
tall
dropped by
order.
like everybody.
Yeah.
all I know is he said, "I'm coming for the Jews," and I was like, I knew it was going to
Did
go
he
there
even
eventually.
say he was coming for the Jews?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, "Hey, Jews,
He's
listen up!
openly
I'm coming
anti-Semitic.
for you."
Openly anti-Semitic.
Yeah, he literally said, "Hey, Jews, I'm coming for you."
Okay, I guess because what I see on Facebook is just different.
Well,
I guess the narrative that they want to.
there's another one. There's a video of him talking about his doctor, like misdiagnosed him or something. I don't know what the whole context was. He's like, "I'm not gonna say the race of the of the doctor, but and he went like this, and then he goes Jew. It's like, what is happening? Where did this come from? Like,
Yeah.
it seems like it came out of nowhere when really all the signs are there.
Yeah. He's getting dropped by everybody.
Yeah. I
Like,
didn't know
have you tried to buy-
Balenciaga was.
So like my daughter came to me and was like, "Hey, I want some Yeezys." So I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and order some." She's like, "Okay." And then my wife was like, "Do you know how much Yeezys are?" I was like, "No, I don't know." So she pulls them up, and I'm like, "Yeah, there's no fucking way you're getting these.
Just get fucking Nike Fly
Yeah,
Knicks.
like,
They're the
you're
same
not getting
shoe.
these." And first of all, I know it's all subjective, but they're fucking ugly as shit.
Yeah, they look like a burlap fucking shoe.
Yeah, like there's no way I would ever spend that much money.
They're comfortable, like at least that material. Because I have a pair of Nikes. They don't fit me anymore, and I still wear them, so they're not comfortable now. But
The
it's a nice
Yeezys,
breathable material. But like,
the Yeezys in my brain look like a bicycle helmet molded around a foot.
no, that's the Croc.
Okay.
That's
All
their
right.
that's the version of the Crocs. They have a Yeezy Croc. That's what you're thinking of. Because
Okay.
that it does. It looks like an alien egg. Like it looks like a bicycle
There's
helmet.
fucking holes in it
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, the other the original like Yeezy shoes, they just looked like
I don't think the originals were what Horatio's daughter was looking at.
was she just looking at a pair of tennis shoes like sneakers?
I don't remember. They're Yeezys though.
Yeah.
Was it like
I-
a white kind of like net?
Like,
It
I
looks
think
like
they
a
were
net.
like the
Yeah,
ones
it's
I
kinda
see
net.
with him on like Facebook, like the ones I see all the time when they're talking about like Adidas dropped them. Like they weren't those type of Yeezys. I
Yeah.
think they were more like the tennis shoe Yeezys.
Yeah, because
Okay.
okay, so
But even then, those were just like,
still. pretty
yeah, there's like
fucking
no way
ugly.
I was paying $300, $400 for a pair of fucking
Ben's
Yeezys.
talking about the ones. This first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
those are
exactly the
fucking
one I'm
ugly
talking
as
about.
shit. No,
When-
yeah, those are
yeah.
ugly as sin. There's no fucking
We're
way.
talking about stuff kind of like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
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 I wasn't
fucking-
talking about the stuff you just showed. Yeah, I was talking about the one that was by your thumb. That's accurate.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no fucking. I didn't know he made those.
Yeah, they're like
Fucking
Crocs. They're
disgusting.
Yeah, they're ugly.
They
And for
ugly
that
as
amount of money,
fuck.
Mhm.
yeah, there's no fucking way I was spending that much money on them.
Yeah.
So
were we talking about? No, that was at the table. we
Fuck,
were talking
marry,
about
kill.
fashion.
Oh, okay.
But
Can we talk about the young sports the boys? would
Yeah,
engage
tell us
in?
about how you.
Tell us about the
think-
barbershop.
How
don't,
tell
don't
us.
fucking.
I won't give
yeah.
anything away.
Oh,
Just
the
tell
one
us
that-
about the
tell
crime
us-
that you committed with your friends.
Tell us about your your first sexual assault.
it wasn't mine, but okay. You talking about the whole finger in the butthole thing?
You aided and abetted that criminal.
No, I just laughed about it.
Tell the story. from the
Okay,
beginning.
All right,
so,
all right.
so what were you doing before you and the boys decided
All
you
right,
needed
so
to
yeah,
change?
we were smoking weed.
Okay, so
we were- we
you're
were
getting
getting
baked. You and who else?
A cousin and a nephew of mine.
Okay.
Okay,
We were getting high, and then across the street from my house, there was a barber shop, but it was also like a candy shop. You can go in there and buy candy.
and how old were you at the time?
I was probably 13.
Okay,
Yeah,
That makes it so
what
much
every
better.
fucking
your first
Teenager
sexual assault
does.
at the age of 13.
So we were high. We were like, man, let's go get us some candy and a pop. So we go across the street, and he wasn't there, but he ended up pulling up like as soon as we were like trying to walk away. And he gets out of his car and goes to his door to unlock it. Well, as he was unlocking it, he was kind of bent over to unlock it, and his ass crack was showing. And then my nephew like laughs and points at it, and then my cousin smacks his arm, and his finger goes down his butt crack. So, and then like the whole funny thing about it was just the look that man gave us. He literally turned around and looked at us like, "Yeah, you guys aren't coming over here anymore. You guys aren't welcome over here anymore." So,
How old was this man?
man, he was probably in his 60s.
You
Now, like I
sexually-
might say his name because like,
No, don't do it.
okay,
You sexually assaulted.
I
an
did
elderly
sexually
man.
shit. I guess I was an accomplice. I guess whatever you want to call it.
You're an accessory.
There you go. But yeah, straight
can't
finger
hear
went down
that.
his butt crack.
Oh my god!
So-
I can never hear that story without fucking dying in laughter.
Yeah, that was
Oh my
a
god,
crazy fucking time.
that's so fucking real. That's such a real fucking story. That's exactly what fucking teenage boys would do.
Oh man.
God.
Now if that happened in 2022,
You'd be sued.
it'd probably be a different story.
Yeah, you'd be fucking canceled. There'd be riots in the streets.
Yeah, definitely.
They'd change the finger rape into a shooting.
Fucking stables would have bars on their windows.
Yeah. so-
There'd be pallets of
We were
bricks
never
showing up in
allowed.
Guthrie.
What's that?
and it's not like he had like a lot of clients that went in there, you know.
Right.
So like he knew us.
Yeah.
He needed
Genuinely
the
knew us.
he needed the business, but he's like, I can't look you in the eyes after this.
Yeah.
You know what my colon feels like. I ain't doing this
So-
anymore.
I don't even know what my colon feels like.
That man's asshole was probably the tightest it'll ever be at that moment, and you ruined it for him.
I didn't ruin shit.
He developed incontinence and night terrors after that.
But yeah, we laughed for like the longest time after that. But,
Oh man.
yeah,
Ugh.
you're a teenager. Well,
Ugh.
that was way before like the internet, like
like
Facebook, social media. So you know,
the best part about this story is the stark
like
contrast.
had we had a cell phone, like
you probably would have
we
posted
probably
it.
recorded it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But that
This
was
is
way
what-
before our time.
The best part about the story is the contrast between what you as a listener are picturing in your head and the man that I'm staring at as he expresses the story. He just looks like a modern business professional. He's like a nice tight haircut, a well kept beard, glasses.
Which I don't wear all the time, but yeah.
But that's like the beauty. That's the beauty of the story.
Like Russell told me when I came up, was like, how the fuck do you get away with not wearing glasses? I'm like, I don't really need them that much. I can do my daily activities without it.
You can get away with it.
Can't see shit. Yeah, the worst part is trying to find my glasses. Like this morning, I was telling him, I woke up. I woke up this morning at like 2:30, just face down on the arm of my couch. I don't know how I got to sleep, why I didn't go to bed. I just woke up face down in a seated position, like I just like kind of bent over and just went to sleep. And I could not find my glasses. They were in the couch.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Trying to find them when I don't have my fucking glasses in is hard.
That's got to be the cruelest joke. It's like the one gift you've been given
Pulling
to
a
find
Velma on
things.
people.
Oh, what?
A Velma?
I thought you said Thelma. And I was like,
No, that's where you drive off a cliff with your best friend.
who would
Yeah.
you murder suicide with?
Both of you.
I would murder suicide with Kevin Durant.
Who was the guy that killed the wrestler that killed his family and then himself on a Bowflex?
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that, but I
Can't
don't
remember
know.
his
I don't know
name.
what that is.
He was a WWE guy. Yeah, he like
I was
strangled
more
his
of a
wife and kids.
WWF guy.
Well, I'm sure it was F at that time, but it's the same company. Fucking retard.
I'm an NWO man.
I'm an NWA man. I'm an NAACP man.
I'm an AARP man.
Uh,
I'm an MDMA man.
But yeah, no, he like strangled his wife and kids and then hung himself from his Bowflex.
Jesus. That would make me a PCP man.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. Like I heard that
I
story.
can't
That
remember
feels
what his
real.
name is.
That feels like a real story.
Yeah, it was just CTE. He's a CTE man.
I'm still shocked about this.
Really?
Yes, I am. Like, I literally came here thinking, like, yeah, he's gonna play Metallica. That's awesome. I want to hear this.
The letdown, the
Yeah,
disappointment.
they come here and throw this mic in my face and his headphones. I'm like, so we're gonna hear this through the headset? All right, cool. So,
Oh man, no, this is something we do this every week.
Yeah. Every
that
week,
is cool.
every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely invited.
Definitely. I didn't know this, but that's pretty.
We
cool.
need a third person. You're not just invited as your boss. I'm telling you.
Jesus
I gotta
Christ.
be here.
It's contingent on your
Yeah.
employment.
like the first day
Okay,
when
I'm
we're
gonna-
driving around, he's showing me, I'm your boss.
I'm gonna get you fired.
I'm your boss. And then somehow Epstein came up and it was on for like a fucking hour. And this guy went on for like had me convinced. Like, you know what?
Man,
Yeah,
that guy
that is
didn't kill
true.
himself.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. You know what? That
That's
is true.
Oh man. since being off I didn't know how much social media like fucking like put coals in that fire for me, because I don't pay attention to any of that stuff now, like conspiracy stuff like that. I still find it
Probably a
fascinating.
good thing.
But yeah,
it's for the best.
oh, I'll lose my. I mean, like I was telling you at the table, I did do a fucking yarn board today
Are you
on my
fucking-
computer
Oh, okay.
for that equipment that I was looking for. But that's like the most I've done since I stopped being on social media.
Did it feel good flexing that muscle?
Yeah, it did. I felt high as hell.
So we just need to aim you at something productive,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get so much shit done.
Yeah.
God, that's-
But yeah, no, it was.
no, so like you remember the whole series of I Hope You?
No.
It was like I hope you like
Yes,
notice
I
that
remember.
your shoes untied.
Yeah, I did that for like a whole day.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
came
I
from,
remember that, yeah.
That came from this.
That was literally just us riffing and getting used to like fucking snapping and coming up with jokes on the spot.
Okay.
That was literally
Yeah.
that's all that was.
So is that how long?
It's been before I
yes,
was on the team.
before
That's
that,
been
yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Before
the
before the team was even like put together. Yeah,
so
we've
the
been doing it.
first inventory that I did before you came on, so that was before the team was formed, was
talked about
that
it.
inventory.
Yeah, we talked about
The
it.
previous inventory is when we talked about it and then started it.
So was
It's
Old
been
Girl ever
over.
on here?
It's been a little bit over a year.
Oh, okay.
No, she was never.
No, she never knew about it. We were never going to tell her that.
So she knows nothing about it.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. She's
No,
like,
'cause we still need her as a resource. I was very tempted to just see if she'd answer her message today, because her name came up on some of the work orders, and I was like, maybe she remembers.
I feel like
Let me
she's
call her.
a good enough person that she would actually like try to help you through it.
She
too.
did that one time.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. It was like a day after she quit. I was looking for a file, but yeah,
No, she's a good person.
fucking broke my heart.
She
So
did.
mad. Fucking
But like, what did
Russell.
Russell ever say that one time? He was like, I think he told me one day like I'll never like be up to her standards or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
You could never measure up to
Yeah,
her.
that's what it was. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you'll
never-
never measure up to her. So
You're never gonna fill her shoes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the girl that Horatio replaced, but
Yeah.
like we just said, he's never gonna replace her.
that's what he told me too.
God damn.
Like all in one day. He told me he was my boss. Like, what the fuck did I do to you, man?
Nothing. I'm making sure of that right now.
He's establishing the.
What did
And
I
if you
do?
know about like the things that Russell says, like he's funny about it, but he's also racist about it at the same time. Like he made that
Yes.
carabiner joke. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, I got a carabiner. And he's like, you see what I did there? I was like, yeah, I saw that motherfucker. I heard that, yeah. But
God
you know,
damn it! I feel like I've been like laughing and coughing so much. I'm gonna be fucking coughing up blood by the end of this episode. This is fucking good. This is gold.
So but luckily, you know,
what was the
I
thing
don't
that
really
I
give a
did?
shit when he says shit like that.
There was something I did that
It's
was
just one of these days, I'm telling you. One of these days, I'm just going to be mad and be like, you know what? We're going to box. I don't give a fuck. We're going to box. Like, we're going to clock out.
I have my trump card that I'm just waiting on to say, because it's the holes, all the trypophobia shit.
Oh, yeah. Don't
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
ever fucking do that, please.
He has major trypophobia.
Yeah. Like,
Which is like the fear of holes where they're not supposed to be.
yes.
So like when you
Like, Facebook listens.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, there's this one image of a girl's, like, titty.
Oh god.
And it shows holes around her areola.
Ew.
Like, every time I
God.
see that, that's embedded in my brain for, like, 3 days. And I'm like, God, can I get this image out of my head?
Is it
like,
like-
your wife's trying to get frisky, and you're like, "Don't touch me."
Does
God.
like honeycomb do it to you?
No,
So
it's just like on
it's
like
got to be like skin and stuff
something
like
that like
yeah.
holes aren't naturally on.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I saw this one where like a guy had his hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that
shit
one's
like
pretty
that
fucking
just
gross.
makes me fucking want to vomit.
I saw one of this guy's face. It was just around his mouth, and it was like it was a Reddit thread, and like his caption for the post was like so like I ate my wife's ass last night and I woke up with this on my face. What do I do?
Yeah, see shit like that is just
That's- Yeah.
It's definitely fake, but it was so fucking funny.
yeah,
Shit's
and like I
fucking-
said,
Reddit
Facebook
used to be
listens.
fucking Wild West. There was this subreddit called r/space dicks, and it was just pictures of the worst things. The one that's burning in my brain is just a spread asshole with a carton's worth of cigarettes in it.
God damn. That's insane.
Oh
All
man.
right. So speaking of best shot, tell us that story about your egg fight.
Yeah, tell us the egg story.
Oh, about my brother throwing that egg?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
These are all stories.
So why are you guys even throwing eggs in the first place? Like,
because
what
the
happened?
eggs were
Tell
bad.
me.
The
Tell
eggs-
me what happened.
Oh, they were
eggs-
bad eggs?
Yeah, they were bad eggs
Ew.
that had sat in the fridge for long. My mom just gave them to us. So when you're young, and this was way before like anything that, like now it's like when you're bored, you look at fucking your phone and watch videos. Back then, you had to keep yourself entertained. So we were like, fuck, we'll just have an egg fight.
every day uphill both ways.
So we had an egg fight. And then for some reason my nephew pissed off my brother. And he's like, grabbed the last egg and he's like, you got like X amount of time to run. So he runs. And this is literally a city block.
Yeah.
And like he runs and he's like, watch this. And like he does like a few steps before he chunks it. And literally throws it. And as soon as he turns around, man, that fucking egg hits him right in the head. Like in a million, like that will never happen again. Like I will never see that again in my life.
Oh man.
And I wish he was here because he tells a little bit better than I do.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, your brother cannot find out about this.
Yeah, he can't know.
Okay.
Because of his position
Right.
at the clown car plant.
Yeah, he's a little too high up in the clown car factory.
That's
for
what
it
we
to,
call where we work, is a clown car plant.
Okay.
So yeah, and he is in charge of like a whole building or whatever.
No, I think he's in charge of more than a building now, right?
Yeah, he's an area.
Yeah.
So
So
there.
a couple of clown car.
Yeah.
Plants.
So he cannot know about this
yeah, no.
until it starts making us actual money.
Okay, cool.
And we need to start making fuck you money, and then start connecting fake stories to real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once we all have the ability to just live off of this, we don't have to work there anymore.
So then we could just throw names
100%.
like it's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do a face reveal. We'll start video taping it. But right now, we've been doing this for over a year, and we have $10
in the account from ad revenue.
No
Listeners,
sponsors yet?
subscribe to
'cause
Patreon.
So the way, and if you listen to it,
I'll call it Telemundo.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Have them sponsor
Fuck
us.
No, you just need to manage this.
yeah,
You just need to fucking.
So this will be the last thing that we talk about. You just stopped owning a business, right?
Yes. We just
So-
literally sold our business that we had.
So
Yeah.
we have been discussing how cool it would be if you just were the business manager for this, because you know how to do it. And so it just so happens that you
But I-
need a new job.
But they're two opposite sides of the spectrum. I mean, one was what she did and what we did, and this
Yeah.
is just totally different.
Oh yeah, no, it's
So like I don't know anything about like ads and this and this and
No.
all that. So
no. We're talking about more financially, like how to like
let's put it this way: you
do
sell
that
something
legally.
and you need your taxes done for the month. I can do that. All right. Yeah, I can do your taxes for the month, whatever revenue you guys get. That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to do taxes on $10
Yeah.
over the
That's
year.
pretty straightforward. That's
It's about
I don't think Uncle
$2.
I don't think Uncle Sam's gonna come after us for $10.
Yeah.
So I think we're good.
We're gonna sweep this year under the rug.
Yeah, we're not gonna claim it.
Yeah. But this will be interesting.
Yeah, this is fun, man. I'm glad
Yeah,
that
this
you're
is,
finally
man.
able to come on.
Yeah, and now you have somebody to review brews with.
But I still expect that Metallica song to be played after this.
Yeah, he was playing it while you're taking a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, I got scared there for a minute.
That I didn't actually ever know how to
No.
play guitar.
No. When I dropped that deuce,
Why?
I thought I literally clogged it up. I was like, shit. Fuck.
That'd be amazing for the podcast.
It's a personal policy of mine that if I'm not at my own house, I flush
After each nug.
after each like full turd. So even if it breaks off, but it's like definitely like this was gonna be one turd. But like yeah, I'll do like 2 or 3 flushes
See, not me though.
because I don't want to risk flooding.
No, I want to look at it and like
Like, you want to
make
know
sure it's not a
about the
record
damage?
breaker. They're like, all right, because I
Yeah,
always tell,
yeah, you do miss that chance.
I always
but-
tell them like, like the top 3 dumps I ever taken were at work.
yeah.
So,
Really?
yeah. So
Nice.
like, yeah. So every time I take a dump, I look at it and I'm like, should I take a picture of this? Because this is pretty fucking big. And I'm getting paid for it too. So
It's even better.
Have you
love
ever had a
this-
dump where all of your turds in the bowl are different colors?
no, they have not.
I had that this morning.
Jesus,
they
dude.
weren't all like
Go to
vastly,
the hospital.
They weren't vastly different, but one of them was like definitely like
It's like a painter's palette worth of
yeah, it was
bottoms.
like yeah. There was no reds and oranges though. It was all shades of beige. But like one of them was like just like way lighter than the other ones. It was like, did I eat a roll of toilet paper? Like what the fuck is this?
So like that one time, there was no making it to the other building. I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
yeah.
But I wasn't gonna go to the one everybody uses. So I went to the one in the office, by the
yeah.
office. So I go in there and I sit down, and sure enough, I hear our boss come in,
We were just talking about this at my eval.
and I'm like, oh, shit, like it's gas coming out first. So I'm like, fuck,
You
come
gotta
on, like hurry the fuck up, finish your piss and wash your hands. He's like taking this sweet fucking time.
Oh yeah.
And he gets out, and then somebody else walks in. I'm like, yeah, fuck this.
Burnt.
So I just unload. I'm like, fuck.
Fucking
But
ass
I-
sounds like an A10
Yes.
warthog.
So I was just like, had it not been for him, I don't think I would have done that. So thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Anytime.
Thank you, Russell.
I can always free up your anus.
Yeah, appreciate it.
to loosen your
Take
tight
the whole
beehole.
stigma out of it.
You can hear the flush. We were talking about the women's bathroom is right on the other side of the wall from
Like
that
the
conference
conference
room.
room.
So we were talking about like somebody was in there and they flushed and like you could hear it during my eval. And I was just thinking like, what if you have a meeting with all like the team leads? Because there's only one female and she has to get up and have a really bad shit. And she does have a chronic disease that does cause occasional
Bowel issues.
liquid bowel. And so like there has to be a time where she's gotten up during a meeting and just had to use the bathroom and everybody could hear it.
All right, so who is that?
The person that works in his office.
Cinderella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know, she's very like open.
A
Yeah.
little too open.
Yeah.
like
Everybody
today-
knows about
Like
the underwear
today, I
thing.
walk out with her to go to my desk, and she's like, "Yeah, I gotta go drop the kids off." I'm like, "That's a little too much."
I walked in on a conversation with the three of them the other day, and she's just telling them that she's like, man, I have to buy some new underwear. Mine's got a bunch of holes in it.
You know, by the off chance that she ever hears this,
I was like,
what
what
she
the
don't know who it is and like who's talking
Immediately.
about.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck? What is this conversation? And I'm thinking one of you two started it and she just came in. Because sometimes you're like, if she has something to chime into a conversation that we're having on the other side of the partition, she'll like come over and like, yeah, this
Join
one
in,
time,
yeah.
whatever. I find out she started this whole conversation.
Yeah, like she brought
Yeah,
the
she
whole
cornered
like,
me.
My boss or your boss comes to my desk yesterday and is like, so I heard about the underwear conversation that was going on. And I was like, yeah, it was pretty weird.
He always comes in like
At the worst
when we're
time.
talking about it. And I'm like thinking like, do I stop
Yeah.
because who he is, or do I just like
No.
Like, I- like,
just fucking own it and move on.
He lingers around my desk so much. He does it more than anybody else.
Dude, because we're scared. I'm scared.
Yeah.
You just like recluse yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
And so like I don't have a cart anymore, so I can't like just pop in and see what's up. And then when I do, it's like always at an inopportune time for you and you're just like never ready for it.
I'm just like, I'm doing this.
Exactly. Like the only time I see you fucking clean your area is when I'm hovering around.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like our first level boss picks up on that as well.
Yeah.
Because he's a pretty like
Pretty laid
perceptive
back,
guy
yeah.
when it comes to like people skills and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like he picks up on that and will hover because of that.
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
and he just talks. He'll be like he complains like he's reverted back to like he used to be when he was just like team lead and I was kissing his ass so I could do what we do now. But and like we would hang out and stuff, and like we had a pretty good friendship.
A pretty good
And-
rapport.
Yeah,
I'd say.
and he's gotten like back to that level with me where because it's like all about like, yeah, my wife did this, my daughter was doing this yesterday, and like I just wanted to fucking strangle her, like like completely
Just a real human
unmanagerial,
being.
like yeah, it's so funny.
Not like
But regardless of what, like, it'll always have that he's the boss
Yeah,
in the back of my head, no matter what.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like I feel like I gotta watch my P's and Q's when I'm around him. You know, like
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be
Mhm.
saying this.
Yeah.
Like how
You
like,
got the fucking stink eye today.
from
You
who?
want to fucking talk about that
Go ahead.
from our boss?
Oh, really? From
so
your boss or from your boss's boss?
my boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Really?
We are having a little powwow, me and Horatio, and all of a sudden Cinderella walks around the partition and starts like talking to us. And I don't know what the fuck we were talking about, but she just like decided to join in, which is fine. I don't mind it. And all of a sudden, her boss comes into the building, and we're just talking about like whatever we were talking about before. We didn't change subject or anything. And then Horatio's watch
Oh yeah.
just chimes in after
Yeah.
Cinderella talks about some son of a bitch, and like all of a sudden his watch is like could not find.
It heard what she said. It couldn't find anything. Just Siri on there. Wait, is it Siri?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Siri. That's what it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's some guy
So Siri was
that talks.
trying to find some bitch.
about son of a bitch, and he
Yeah.
couldn't find anything about it.
That's hilarious.
And like all of a sudden, like he didn't say a word, and like he's just like fucking glaring.
Yeah, because like the one time before that when I went into parts room.
Yeah.
Xavier's parts room.
Yeah, and then like I look at my phone, look at the time, and he's like,
You know, you didn't look at your phone. You looked at your wristwatch, which is
"Oh,
linked to your
sorry,
phone.
yes." I looked at my watch, look at the time,
So for
and
the
he's
listener,
like, "Get off that smartwatch."
so
Hey.
for the listener, just so you know, at the Clown Car Factory, we're not allowed to have our phones on us on the floor. Period.
Right,
Like,
right.
there's no way around it. We can't explain our way out of it. It's just we can't do it. Period. And that was established prior to the invention of smartwatches. So smartwatches being kind of a middle ground, gray area. God damn it, gray area. Even though there's no real gray area, we just can't actually have them. We kind of get away with that because we're a smaller department and we have some leeways.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a thing on smartwatches. Everybody has an Apple
It's
Watch.
personal electronic devices, period.
But like I see people
they
on
wrote
them
it that
all the time.
Yep.
Like all the time.
Yep.
But yeah.
Should
like,
am I supposed to say something about it? Every
Yeah.
time. Do I wear one? Every time.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, "Get off your smartwatch. I know what that does." And I'm like, "It's not my fault it has features on it, but yeah, I'm just looking at my time."
And he was like legitimately
in
looking
reality,
at the
I'm like
time.
looking at my messages and shit, but you know.
Yeah. It is what it is. And all of a sudden, like, it starts like talking about doing Google searches right in front of him.
Yeah.
And he's like gives like this fucking Superman laser beam stare.
Like you're not supposed to have that.
Like,
But-
motherfucker.
Like during my eval, my phone fell out of my pocket onto the floor.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Did you see that?
I like intentionally like avoided drawing
Yeah.
attention.
Because I was like, oh fuck, because I wasn't using it. It just slid out, and so because those chairs leaned back, and so it just like slid out, and it just hit the floor, and I just
That's like
like,
that's the one part of my job I was never ready for.
yeah,
Is having to just play shit off like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Yeah. There was one time where I forgot to put my phone on silent.
There's been
And it was like
multiple-
before we
there's
went
been multiple times where you forgot to put your phone on silent.
like before I go to break, I throw my phone in my pocket, and yeah, it went off one day, and he kind of looked at me like, and I think was it Cinderella? Is that what you call her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "You're not supposed to have that here." I was like,
Speak coming from the lady who
Fucking
medically
has a
has
medically
to have
approved-
hers
"Yeah, yeah."
because hers has like
She has medically approved food on the floor, even
Yeah,
though it's against
that's
policy.
way against the policy.
Medically approved cell phone on the floor
because
against
it gives her
policy.
her blood sugar
Yeah.
levels.
Sunny D in her drawer.
She has it figured out.
Yeah.
She's playing the fucking game.
I need to get myself some type 2.
You're like halfway there, bud. I'll give you the pointers.
Yeah.
That's where the heartburn is coming from.
God, I'm Like, I feel like I'm gonna cry when you break that news to me.
I got irreversible type 2 diabetes. Also,
Like, yeah,
you gave me AIDS.
my pancreas is just done.
Like I can't say I didn't see this coming, but like that day when we moved and I heard you breathing, and that was a sign right there. Like
my boy's
you
done.
should probably get checked. And we were literally just going upstairs.
Oh, I was at therapy the other night. I go to therapy every week. And so it's couples counseling, but like we're splitting it up. So it's just me. Then the next week it's just her. And then the week after that, it's both of us and so on. And it was just me the other night. And
This isn't sexual.
no, I just, she's kind of talking back. We're going back and forth. And she goes, one of my big things is I like make jokes about like my weight and like I have a disgusting big toddler body and all this stuff. Like I say that and I laugh about it. She goes, I think really your biggest problem is that you hate your body.
Like no shit.
I was like, what gave you that idea?
the 18 times I done said it.
Wait, the therapist said that?
Yeah. I was like, man, you get paid really well for this job.
Yeah.
The cow goes. "Oh."
Yeah, I hate counseling. I've been there.
I
went there
like it.
6 months.
I like
and-
it because it just it helps me a little bit.
No,
I-
it's good to have somebody listen.
Yeah, but it's definitely weird, especially joint counseling. That was a weird thing to go through.
Yeah, it's what I got out of it was I'm always wrong. Like to be honest with you, that's what I got out of it. Like you're always wrong.
Yeah,
Like, all right, well, whatever.
even when you're right, just play it off like you're
Yeah, like,
wrong.
okay, all right. So I should do what? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
All right, got it. It's cost me how much? All right.
Ooh, that's the part I don't like about it.
What do you mean costing you? She's the one that makes the money. Well, now she makes the same amount of money, doesn't
Yeah, she makes a ton of money.
Like, you don't understand.
Okay, I could have said it. It's costing her.
Yeah, because now
But-
you don't own the business with her, so it's just her money now.
Yeah.
She's
now
got-
she's just it's
She's
her
just
money.
got this big weight over you. She's just
God.
waiting to drop.
Russell's such an ass.
Hey man, I'm just opening the floor to discourse.
It's all good. It's all good.
Like he doesn't have the protection of Kronos. He's not clocked in right now. You can just you can lash back.
I'm gonna fight him on the radio. We hear just some,
On air, you're just
Scuffling
like
going
here,
on.
just like,
yeah.
Stop. Wait. Oh.
your name is Toby.
I was going to make a joke about that earlier today. I've never seen the movie.
Roots.
Yeah, I've never seen Roots, but
Kunta.
I know that scene, and so
Right.
I don't remember what brought it up in my head, but I was going to say that earlier today.
Oh my god.
At the whole, what'd you say? What kind of fireworks did you have earlier? I know him by one name.
Bottle rackets.
There you go. I know him by one name.
What is that?
Nah, I'm not gonna say it on the radio.
Why?
I don't feel comfortable saying it.
Is it the N-word?
Yes. They're in chasers.
That's exactly
in
what it is.
chasers.
What did you say?
I'm not saying. I said in chasers. That's what they were called.
Oh,
I never knew
I've
that.
never heard
never
that,
heard
but that's
that?
hilarious.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's what we called them as kids.
N-word tracers.
Chasers.
So, my
And I grew up believing that.
grandpa.
Like that people
Like
for
that's what they
sport
really
would just
did. Like they really chased black people.
for sport. He just releases at people.
My wife's grandpa calls slingshots N-word shooters.
God damn.
I don't think he's ever
Like-
even met a black person. That's just what he was raised as calling them. I don't even
Like
think
going
he
back
knows.
to like racism. Like I told you, we have a covenant in our neighborhood.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So,
That's
yes.
a good story.
Like my father-in-law, like we told him about it, and he's
so
like,
wait, no. Okay, let's start them off the beginning. What prompted this?
So
Before you decided
so
to
my
sell
my wife
your business,
like was tired of being where we were at, so she wanted to open up her own salon on our property.
right?
So we went through the whole town, like
By your
setting up-
property, you mean in your neighborhood, right?
Yes, and we went through the whole city, getting all the permits and this, whatever, getting that shit, the ball rolling on that. And we had like a week before that, a week after, we had a meeting at town hall. If anybody had any problems with it, they can go up there and say what they wanted to say about it.
Yeah.
So we went around because we were told that you need to notify anybody within I think it was 100 feet or 200 feet, something like that. So a couple of our neighbors are within that distance. So we had to go notify them, hey, we're going to build a salon in our backyard. What do you feel about it? And everybody was on board with it. And there were a couple neighbors that said they were on board with it. And then when they found out that we couldn't do it, they were like, well, we were going to go down to City Hall and complain about it. So
Wow.
that's how we, but anyways, we told one of our neighbors, and she's like, I don't think you can. Like, we have a covenant. I'm like, what the fuck is a covenant?
Yeah, it sounds like a witch thing. This
Yes.
sounds like we all fucking
A
sliced our
covenant
palms
is
open.
what causes us now to cut the tips of our penises off. That was
So
the
it's kind of
first
like
covenant.
a HOA, but without the fees and
Yeah, it's just like all the HOA policies, but it's just written on a contract.
And there she was like, you didn't get one when you bought the house? We were like, no. So she gave us a copy of it, and it specifically says no salons. So we were just SOL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just shit out of luck. So we were telling my father-in-law about it. Like, yeah, we didn't know there was a covenant. We didn't know what the fuck that was. He's like, yeah, we got a covenant in our neighborhood. He's like, yeah, it specifically says no N-words allowed. I was like, no fucking way. He's like, yeah, it is.
He breaks
I'm
it out
like,
from a safe.
gosh, like, really? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, like we bought the house, they gave us hoods and this thing.
And it said no ends allowed. I'm like,
Oh
God damn. Like there's no way they can enforce that. But the fact that
it's still on the document.
That was
Yes.
living in legal documentation.
yes.
That's
And so when people
funny.
say that was in the past, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
When was that? Do you think it was the 40s?
I think the
when that was?
neighborhood was built in the 60s.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's a generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that's-
As of recording, that's 60 years ago. That's one regular adult male.
Yeah. Yeah. And it specifically says no ends allowed.
That is insane.
Yes. And the fact that somebody, I don't know how covenants go. I don't know if that's something that has to get approved by the city. But the fact that somebody signed off on that, just tells me God damn, people are just,
It's so behind.
yes. But thing about a covenant though is if one of our things was if we want to build a garage or a shed or something, 80% of it has to match our house.
Right.
And there's other people in our neighborhoods that have sheds that don't match their house. So
They're in
when we
direct
talked to the
violation
lawyer
of the
about it, he
covenant.
told us, he was like, something like that, they can't enforce.
Because it was
Because there's already other people in the neighborhood that have it. Because they can kind of single you out on that, and it wouldn't hold up in court. But he was like, you can go ahead and build a salon if you want. He's like, they can't stop you from doing it. But what's going to happen is they're going to take you to court, and it's just going to cost you money in the long run. Every time they take you to court,
you just have to pay
yes. So
legal fees.
and I don't know exactly how that would work at the end, whether they'd be you have to convert it into something else. Because the whole point was we would have it for a while, and then eventually we were going to turn it into because it was going to have
a guest
plumbing,
home
yeah,
or something.
what do you call those, Airbnb?
Yeah,
Because the
Okay.
Lazy Arena is around there, so when they do
The
tournaments
events
or whatever, yeah,
yeah.
we could rent that out. you
Yeah,
know.
and
that
that
was kind
makes
of a
sense.
thing, at
that makes
the end.
perfect sense.
Yeah, but it says no salons, no convenience stores. There was another couple of things. Under
so no white women and no Indians,
that. I don't know.
no
Probably.
salons or convenience stores.
I mean, probably.
Oh, Indians. That's
But I always had that feeling though when we moved in there though, I'm the only
You're
one.
the only Mexican.
Yeah, the only Mexican in that neighborhood. So I kind of feel like they were mad. It depreciated the value of their
their property.
property value.
they have
fuck.
weekly secret meetings. Your wife is there too.
She doesn't tell me about it,
So, babe, I got a late night at the salon. Don't wait up on me.
and I wouldn't know.
just surveillance.
Right?
photos
You're just
of you.
over there
I
playing
wouldn't
fucking
even know.
Xbox or something. Is in a different world.
But yeah, you learn something new every day. I didn't know there was a covenant. That's just the crazy thing.
When people say institutional racism, I think that's what they were referring to. I
Yeah.
didn't know that was a thing until you said
And
that. to me.
there's no way of overturning it because
literally
it's
all signed off. on.
there's I think there's 20 lots that are on that in the neighborhood, and I think they own like 11 of them, so they have majority vote. So, like the lawyer told us, like, you know, even if they pass away, like they might not ever renew because every 10 years they have to renew it. Like they have to like take a vote on it and pass it, and if it passes, then it's the law.
Established for another 10
it's
years.
established for another 10 years. But since they own majority of the lots, they have majority votes. So it'll always be over 50% because they own 11 of the lots.
Right.
And they were like, if they die and they don't like in 10 years try to renew it, then it will no longer be,
Then you might have a fighting chance.
But then again, you know, in the covenant, it says that when they pass away, it goes to their daughters. Because if you know, my street is called and what is
I'm gonna bleep that.
okay,
You
well,
can keep going, but I'm gonna bleep.
but both
that
of
'cause we don't
them,
wanna-
both the streets are named after their daughters.
Daughters, Charles and Richard.
There you go. Yeah.
So you live on
I'm gonna
Charles.
bleep- I'm gonna
Yeah, I
bleep
live
it.
on Charles, and the other one is
I'm gonna-
named after their other one. And
their other daughter, Richard.
yeah, and they don't live in the States. And this is what he told us. He was like, they might not even come and try to fight it.
contest it,
Yeah, they
yeah.
might just be like, yeah, whatever, let it sunset, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. But they might. But that was the whole point. We didn't want to go to court and
That's crazy.
have to deal with it. But
yeah.
it more sucked for my wife because she
doesn't need that stress.
well, she really had her
Heart set
sight,
on
yeah,
it.
her heart set on having, you know, the business back there and going back there and just walking to work and getting it done. And but, you know.
Doesn't always work out.
No, it is what it is. But like I said, my father-in-law has a covenant that literally says that, and I saw it, and it's awesome. Like, there's no
That
fucking
is
way this is
insane.
just
This is insane.
like. Just imagine if it was the other way around, like having a covenant that said no, white people allowed. Like how that would be on the news right now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, if it were on the news right now, it would be like praising it.
Well, there you
But
go.
on Fox News, it would be like, "Can you believe these N-words won't let white people in?"
Right.
But on CNN, it's like, you know, they're just trying to like do their thing and like keep gentrification from happening.
Hold gentrification at bay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'd
so-
find some way to twist it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Just you, like I said, you learn something new every day. I never knew what the fucking covenant was.
You didn't know what a podcast was. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Chill Prison Podcast.
Go to the Patreon. There's nothing on there, but there will be.
Love you guys.
Bye.
You know what? That's so fucking racist, but all right, go ahead.
It's all smooth. The more of me you'll see. I'm normally not wearing very clothes.
But yeah, no, like take and then, you know, like how they, you know, how shit.